We will show it to you momentarily, at least at the moment. Arnold is the official Republican candidate. Our California candidate of the day bought a few vows, had plenty of money left to get on the ballot. $11,000 on Wheel of Fortune in May. He used part of his winnings to file as a Green Party candidate for governor. He's also paying tuition at UC San Diego. Daniel is with us. And Mr. Candidate, the big question, as we ask everybody, why should Californians vote for Daniel Watts?
Well, I'm running with one issue only, and that's to lower student fees. And every vote I get is another voice shouting out to the person who's eventually going to be the next governor, we want student fees lowered, and we're not a constituency that can be taken advantage of. So I tell people to treat my candidacy as a referendum on the student fee increase issue and not as an actual run for the governorship, which I can't possibly win.
Yeah, right. I was going to get to that in a minute. But, yeah. Daniel, why did student fees go up?
Well, because Gray Davis cut the budget to the University of California, CSU, and community colleges.
In other words, he moved the cost from the taxpayers to the actual student.
Right. He cut by $400 million, and so he put the regents, who are this unelected appointed board of officials, in a tight spot. They either have to raise fees or cut classes. So they had to raise fees because of the Davis administration.
Okay, so the Daniel Watts platform is raise taxes on taxpayers, lower fees on students.
No, the Daniel Watts platform is if you're a major candidate and you think you're actually going to be the next governor, adopt a lower student fees plank into your platform. You can make up for the cuts in education by any other number of means, and I think cutting spending across the board by 10% or however much it takes, lowering prison guard salaries, taking another look at California's 3 strikes law so that we don't incarcerate nonviolent offenders. That would save us $30,000 to $40,000 a year per prisoner. There's a lot of other things that can be cut. Education should be the absolute last thing to be cut.
What do your student fees cost you? What does it cost you to go to UC San Diego?
Add it all together, it costs anyone going to UCSD between $18,000 and $20,000 a year to go to a public university.
Why is that so shocking? I mean, private schools are at least that much, if not more.
Exactly. Those are private schools. This is a public university. It should be a lot cheaper than those.
Public schools are supposed to be free?
They're supposed to be a lot cheaper. And they were free until the 60s when Ronald Reagan was governor.
Well, they weren't free because I went to them in the 60s and you paid fees. Admittedly, they weren't that high, but you paid them. I mean, the point is, somebody's got to pay for this. Those professors that you all idealize want raises, and the groundskeepers want more equipment, and the schools have to be kept up, and the classes have to be done. Who pays, Daniel?
Well, until this year, everybody else paid, but now the students are having to pay. Kids are... Well, no, you understand that until this year, fees were a lot cheaper.
Right, but I understand it looks like... I've got a guy running for governor who's saying, until this year, I didn't have to pay. Now I have to. I'm upset. Therefore, I'm running for governor.
Well, do you understand that they were cut by $400 million in 1 year? I can understand an incremental increase by 5% a year or something like that. 40% in 1 year, you've got to admit, is a tad excessive. You can't just tell the student working his way through school, I'm sorry, you need to come up with another $1,100 this year. Go to your boss at In-N-Out Burger, ask him for a $3 raise because Gray Davis raised your fees.
Daniel Watts running for governor on one issue only. Daniel, good luck.
Thank you.
Straight ahead. My word.